So Mexico, my goodness, like, talk about a country that is from ancient times, you know, they call it the Mexican Day of the Dead, but it's been there for such a long time. There is called the bread of the dead. There is called the night of mourning. And this reminds me a little bit, in Ireland there is also called the bread of the dead, where this bread is baked and there is a ring put into it, a piece of stick and a piece of cloth. And the bread is sliced up and given to the children. The parents don't have, if you're already married, you don't get a piece, or, you know, if you're the parents. And then they go through it and eat it. If you find the ring in the slice, you're next to get married. And if you find the piece of wood, you're next to leave home. And I always got the ring. I always got the piece of wood. And so, if in the slice of bread there is the piece of cloth, you're next to die in the family. So this was sort of the carry-on of how, you know, sort of like preparing you for, like, death could come at any time. So there is this. So young children, from, you know, when you're born, you're a part of this cycle. So the bread is you know, you look to see how many children you have and you make that many slices. So this is sort of like this whole way. So in Mexico, I saw the same thing going on with the bread of the dead. It's that very ceremonial thing that, and in Japan, there is a similar thing. After the cremation, you can go back to the house or sometime go to a cafe, a place to eat, and there is this ceremony about what you order and how it is, and having to do something the way with your connection. So usually it's fish, because fish is the connection for, fish is the more nurturing, but it is also the most dangerous to eat because of all the bones. So if you don't respect the fish and eat it slowly, it could kill you right there in the restaurant. And you can get choked from the bones. So fish is sometimes eaten after the cremation. To eat it slow, to separate it from the bones, to make sure that when you're chewing, you find any little bone in there. So even though it's the closest to you for nourishment, because it came all the way from the ocean up the river to meet you, and it's given its life to you. So do you see, like, you know, China, Mexico, Ireland, Native American, there is all this sort of similarity, how we all came out of Africa with that similar sort of thinking, frontal lobe, temporal lobe, with that ancient memory that we brought with us. So now I put on here, I had to give America a Day of the Dead. So I gave it 2 days. Gave it the, well, I got 39 here. Is it May the 39th? That's not right, like, that should be 31. Yeah. Well, this is really good luck then, so I finally made a mistake in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's...
One for the fairies.
Yeah, one for the fairies, there you go. Hey. And Veterans Day, November the 11th.